Hi, this is your host Khushi Awasti and you are watching AAFT 24x7, and today we are ending up with our first day of 13th Global Festival of Journalism and AVGC, Noida. We have with us a very special guest who is a very senior journalist having an experience of 35 years in journalism field and hands-on in print media, television media and whatnot. Sir, we welcome you.
Thank you.
Sir, your name is Mr. Ajay Verma.
Ajay Verma.
Yeah. How are you feeling today to be here with us?
It was a great moment. It was a great event, and I'm really feeling so. I mean, this type of events, it's very difficult to find out.
You just had a word at the stage in a seminar.
Yeah, it was. I spoke on AI in the era of journalism and how AI is going to impact the journalism, the field of journalism. On that particularly, I just spoke few lines.
So what are your thoughts on AI impacting journalism?
See, if you talk about AI is what? Artificial intelligence?
Yes.
Or say augmented intelligence. It is not no way it is the real intelligence. And whatever you get as AI from the different chatbots, or say for that matter DeepSeek, you say, or any other tool for that matter. So whatever you get is what? Whatever that has been fed by the developer. So it is not original in a way. Somebody thinks something else who is feeding you, and you are taking it as your own. What is the matter? What do you, when it comes to copyright, who is going to own that?
Obviously the AI, because...
And AI, see, there was an incident in West where, I mean, many incidents might have taken place, but I just came across one where a self-driven car hit somebody and the guy moved the cart. Now the issue is, who is going to be held responsible for it?
Who?
It was Tesla's.
Okay.
So are you going to blame Elon Musk for it?
No, not at all.
Are you going to blame the person who owned it and was not driving even?
We can't consider anyone.
Same as with your AI. What is journalism? Accuracy, trust and passion.
Yes.
This is what we see and we call journalism as such. But when it comes to AI and you are taking inputs from AI for that matter, where is the trust?
No.
You are just trusting it.
Yes.
So I don't say that you don't use AI, don't consider the inputs from taking inputs from AI for that matter. But at the same time, you should be very, you should take it as a responsible journalist. You should take it with full responsibility and after fact checking, after checking it properly, after checking the accuracy, then only you can trust it, no?
So nowadays the youth is completely relying on AI. Like, taking it as an example of mine, whenever I get a task, my first thing to do is, let's just AI it, take in help. But what I do is, I put my vision into it and then take help and then recheck it. But there are a lot of people like me who are using AI but not using their own sense, just copying it and pasting it at the various platforms, which can mislead the audience too.
That's what exactly I'm saying. If you are taking something from a AI tool and just pasting it, not only pasting it, you are also projecting it. The person, like if I am sitting there and I am viewing your show, and if you are just pasting your AI inputs, and if I believe on your channel, I'll take it as a real. So whom are you in a way cheating?
The audience and ourselves.
Exactly. AI, I don't say AI is always wrong, but most of the time it may mislead you. So the best thing is, if you are using the AI tool, try to check it properly, go through it, do a double checking, fact check for that matter, and then you may use it.
So you are having a hands-on experience in journalism, 35 years. So having you here, our purpose is to direct the students of journalism and mass communication who are looking forward their future in this field. What information that you can provide having an experience in this field? Just let our audience
be original, be genuine, be honest to your profession.
So nowadays people are having more exposure, like students of journalism and mass communication. We get a lot of equipments, we get technology, we get to know many more things about the knowledge of the field, the industry, many more things. But talking about your time, when back in time there was not more exposure, you people had more about the theoretical knowledge than the practical. What's your thought on that?
No, it's wrong to say that we had only theoretical knowledge. That time theoretical knowledge was less, practical knowledge was more. There were very few schools which were providing the journalistic courses.
Okay.
Very few. There was one IMC in Delhi. No universities for that matter had that kind of a infrastructure to go ahead with the journalism courses, like today with what you are having.
Yes.
So whatever we learned from the field, and that is what practical. We used to move out in the field, talk to people, observe, and accordingly file the stories. At that particular point of time when I started my career, we didn't have these tools from where you would have researched. We used to call people to know about the background.
Sir, according to you, which position in the journalism field is having an easier work? The person on the camera or the person behind the camera?
You're talking about the broadcast.
Every kind of field, we have a back-end person and a person who is on the camera. Who is having more important work and who is just...
See, the backhand guy has, in a way, if you see, the back-end guys are more important. While the people who are in front of the camera, they get the benefits of becoming a celebrity.
Yes.
So if you want to be a celebrity, come in front of the camera, and if you want to be a journalist, be behind the camera.
Okay. Sir, today you were invited as a guest, and you cater a large number of audience where you put in your thoughts. What was the energy of the audience? Did you had an interaction with them?
Yeah, there were 2-3 questions that came up. Most of them were connected with AI. One was with the digital. Somebody asked about the originality and the what you call the trust part.
Okay.
The second question was about what you say AI's role in journalism and to what extent we can depend on it.
Okay.
And the answers to both the questions were: you got to be original, you got to be genuine, you got to be honest. Even if you are using the AI, you got to be responsible. Act on it.
Sir, the purpose of Marva Studio of celebrating this kind of festival is to promote the knowledge and the importance of journalism. What's your thought on that?
On Marva?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been doing really great. That's what I was telling Sandeep ji also. Okay, the best part is I have been in television for the last 2003 to 2012.
Oh.
22. 3 to 22, I was in televisions, in the broadcast.
Okay.
Before that, I was in print and agency.
Okay.
N number of guys turned up, and I was, when we launched a channel, I won't name the name of, I won't name the channel, but when we on that channel, I was in the recruiting team.
Okay.
I used to recruit people who were on the backhand, what you call people who are behind.
Behind the camera.
Camera person, the input, then the editorial guys, the guest coordinators, the reporters for that matter. I was responsible for recruiting them. And many people from your institute I have hired.
Oh.
A number of guys who turned up from your institute were much, much better than people who were coming from different universities.
Well, thank you.
That's what I told. I even told Sandeep ji. When these guys were, I didn't tell them that I knew Sandeep ji. But after that, I called up Sandeep ji and told him that a number of guys who turned up here, of them 3-4 were the best, and they all are from AAFT.
So we all are the students of journalism and mass communication. Help us with your visions and how we can cope up with the struggles that we are going to face in the future.
See, I mean, there is no struggle which you are going to face due to AI first.
Okay.
AI is not going to take your job. AI is not going to take your job. AI will only help you in research work and help give you that kind of a speed which is required. in journalism.
So, but nowadays, anchors like Sana, who are being digitally created.
Before Sana, Lisa was there.
Okay.
Who was the Lisa, that AI anchor of Odisha TV, regional channel. They had first come out with a AI anchor called Lisa. Sana came later. But just see, if you are talking, you are asking me, your facial expression, your eyes, your hand movements would also give me that kind of a feel that the question which you're asking, whether it is important and I need to take it to a level or I don't. But if you are an AI anchor, if somebody has put inputs in it and you are just verbatim, just speaking out with no expression, with a blank face, with a straight eye and with a straight posture, the guest would also after a time would feel so bored that he may leave.
For
so
sure.
AI anchor is only required for weather forecasts because वहाँ करना नहीं है कुछ. For to an extent entertainment and sports, but when it comes to real journalism, news gathering, news coverage, news anchoring, one shouldn't bank on the AI anchors.
So what an incredible conversation. Got to learn a lot from you, and we hope to see you again and again and again in the upcoming years. For more insightful conversations like these, don't forget to follow AAFT 24x7. This is your host Khushi Awasti with camera journalist Satwik Jaiswal.